This season on A Shock in the Dark, I'm traveling to where your letters take me. This week, I've traveled from Yermo, California to Sin City and the bright lights of Las Vegas. I was schooled from the last show that I did not to call it Vegas, and it's Nevada, not Nevada. So there you go. Well, any way you say it, that's where tonight's subscriber email comes from. Born and raised in Las Vegas, tonight's true story comes from Kai. Hello, Shock. My name is Kai. I'm nearly 35 years old. I live in Las Vegas, and I only finally realized I'm an empath about 10 years ago. I know that seems ridiculous that I can go for so long without realizing that I feel what other people feel, but really, we all just assume that what we experience is normal. For example, I had a friend in middle school who was diagnosed with juvenile arthritis. He could not get over the fact that everybody isn't in pain when they're lying down on their back. He just thought that everybody was in pain when they went to bed at night, for example. That's all he knew. Well, I was the same way. I just figured everybody could feel what other people feel. Here are some of the things that I experience as an empath. Keep in mind, this has happened to me my whole life, so I didn't know it was a big deal. First, I would way rather give a massage than get one. When I give a massage, I feel all the things I'm doing to the other person. And when I get a massage, I don't enjoy it. At the end of it, I feel like I've completely drained myself of energy. And sometimes, my arms and hands are even sore. Another thing I've experienced my whole life, I know when a girl is in love with me. And I know when she's gone off me, just isn't interested anymore. And yeah, I know when she's cheated on me too, which is heartbreaking. And I know just the fact that I live in Las Vegas might make you think I'm some kind of crock who does some kind of casino show or relieves people of their hard-earned cash, but it's not like that at all. In fact, my career is very different than all that. And the way I discovered that I might be able to help people happened by accident. So, about 8 or 9 years ago, I'm hanging out with my friends M and D. And we ran into one of D's friends. Now, I've never met this friend before, so M and I are just hanging back while the two of them, D and his friend, are catching up, when suddenly I notice that I'm hearing voices. These are scary voices. These voices are saying things like, "They're all looking at you.
They know. Everybody here knows.
Better watch your back.
Somebody's gonna try to take you out.
You're so stupid. Why are you so stupid?
You better get them before they get you.
Don't eat anything. There's poison in it." Why is your friend so curious? Is he gathering information for them?
They can hear what you're thinking. You've got to block them.
Kill or be killed. I was freaking out. I'm not a psychic. I don't hear voices. And I didn't think I had gone insane. But there were the voices saying all those horrible things. I was so disturbed by this that I didn't realize that D and his friend had wrapped up the conversation. And as D's friend walked away, the voices also faded away. And then it all clicked. I knew what the problem was. D's friend was schizophrenic. Or at least it was some sort of psychosis or psychotic break or something. I wasn't reading his mind. I was just feeling what he was feeling. God, what a horrible thing to deal with. I only heard voices maybe 2 minutes or something, and that was this guy's world 24 hours a day. Imagine that. Well, I ended up sharing this information with my friend D, and together We helped his friend get on antipsychotic medication, got him some talk therapy, meditation, isochronic tones, and I'm happy to say this guy has had a miraculous recovery. He's doing okay. It turned out his psychosis was caused by a bad reaction to a drug, and it only took him about a month before he was mostly right as rain. Now, not everybody has such a quick and complete recovery, of course, but that event led me to my career in healthcare. Not everybody's on board with my abilities and my approach, but the healthcare facility where I work, I must say, is reaping the benefits. I help with mental health, enabling doctors to more quickly diagnose and therefore more quickly treat various disorders and all manner of psychosis. I also work with young children who are diagnosed with severe autism and are unable to communicate in conventional ways. And I've also started working with coma patients, but that's still in the early stages, so we'll see how that goes, but I'm hopeful. Now, I actually don't believe in much paranormal stuff. I don't believe in psychics, for example. But since I discovered my odd talent, I will admit I've started seriously reevaluating my position on all that stuff. I've been on an information bender. Basically, I've been educating myself by reading every book and every report I can get my hands on that has anything to do with psychics, empathic ability, telekinesis, ESP, and at least so far, it seems the more I learn, the more it appears there may just be something to all this. And if there are people out there with special abilities, I cannot think of a better use than helping people who are confused or frightened or unable to communicate and otherwise in severe crisis. That's the whole reason I wrote this email. With your help, I would like to spread the word. If you do have some sort of special ability, for real, yeah, you can exploit it. You can exploit it for money. You can use it to get famous. You can get a TV show. But you can also use it for the good of your community. You might not get rich or famous, but you can earn a comfortable living. And you'll be able to sleep at night knowing you're doing good. Keep up the great work. I just discovered A Shock in the Dark a few weeks ago, and I've been binging ever since, so thank you. Your friend, Kai. Well, I appreciate that note. That's astounding, and it's good work. Good work. The Shock in the Dark tour of the United States continues as your letters dictate our journey. Next week, we leave Las Vegas for parts unknown. Maybe it will be where you live. To support this channel and keep it running, please subscribe, make a comment, any comment. In the meantime, this is your narrator. Good night, whoever you are.